Hello, welcome to Sugar Sports Time, the boxing professor, specialist, analyst, and we have a huge fight going on, and it's Chris Eubank Jr. versus Conor Benn. Yeah, the first fight was absolutely excellent, very explosive, it went much better than anybody can comprehend, it really was good. And their fathers, Nigel and Chris, before that, obviously set up the legacy in a fantastic way with their two fights. The first fight was just like watching a movie, it was excellent. And Chris obviously stopped him in the end. In the rematch, Nigel did deserve that because he changed a lot of his tactics and he made them much more, you could see the movement, the timing, the agility, the speed. And he deserved that win, but it became a draw. But with Conor Benn and Chris Eubank Jr., the rematch after the amazing first fight is inevitable to happen. The main thing was there was a weight difference between them both, and that does show. Obviously, he went up in weight to fight him, and it made it very difficult for him, in a sense, because he was fighting with a bigger guy, but then his over emotion, he was over kind of like, fired up, that a lot of the tactics went out the window. But in the rematch, this fight will have that element where his reserve and movement, very much like his father in the rematch, to be a bit more tactical and wait for his aggressive points where maybe he can hurt him and stop him. And obviously there is an age gap there, and Eubank being the older fighter does make it much more difficult for him in a sense, He's coming out of his career to a degree now where Conor Benn is going right back into his degree, and then he'll be coming back down to his standard weight to go forward in this game. But this fight here, very difficult to call, but when you look at it with his new tactics, new skill and new reserve, he will start to work more on his attacks, more on his movement, more on his opportunities, and this could be a very, very close fight. But getting to the kind of the crux of it, the reality going forward in it, I would say this fight still, to me, kind of does look like a decision win. It can go to either in a sense, yeah? But I think Chris Eubank Jr. now, he was fighting at a high level, but he still was kind of fighting maybe overly eager at times, with more control, more reserve. I think he has a great way of kind of winning this fight again on points. But Conor Benn, at the start, I don't think he has a chance. He's not big enough, but maybe he will. And his weight now, he's got up to that category in the rematch even better. Learned so much off the last fight. I believe this fight can be like this, where it'll be a points decision, like I said. I think that Conor can win it on points. Yeah, and obviously Ben can win it on points. Yeah, Conor Benn can win it on points, yeah. And Eubank can win it on points. But I think that the reality might be, this time, very, very, I just believe Conor Benn will win it on points. And he'll do the actual elements and it will just squeeze out for him to make it 1-1. Yeah, and will they have a third fight? Maybe not, because he might jump back down in weight and go back to his real category. But to have that win will put him in an influence to go forward, move forward, do well when he goes back in weight. But if he has 2 defeats, obviously that's going to be an element on his career and his own belief and own confidence. But I'm going to say, it's difficult, but Conor Benn will win on points. So enjoy it, watch it. I'm Sugar Sports Time, the boxing professor. Thank you for watching. Take care. Enjoy the fight. I can't bloody wait. It's going to be amazing, yeah? And here it comes. So goodbye. Adios. Pow, pow.